it's time to put away the sewing machine and your iron. And we're not even going to answer the telephone at all. And we're not even going to go walking or anything. We're going to stay right here, and we are going to sit down on the couch and chair, and we are going to make us some coffee, and we're going to eat us some cake, because it is time for poor man sewing. Alright, let's see if we can work on the middle. Everything is really light, so I've got to be careful and try to do it right. I hope I can, because it's really light. But I do have the thing right here. See, it would go this way. So we have this one right here and this one. So I think I'll tack them first and try to get them. Now, let's see what I can do about them. Yeah, they took one of my videos down, which who cares? It's already got as many views as it's going to get. And Rick and Jonathan was telling me, well, once you put the video up there, it's not yours no more. It belongs to YouTube. And I have to agree. So, really, all my work that I do and all is not mine. It belongs to them. So, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to have fun while I can. And when it's over, it's just completely over. And I've been watching that, you think of the name of it, Good Luck America, and on the, what's his name, that guy that killed that girl when they were filming, I forget his name. Alex Baldwin. And I've been watching that. Anyway, I was thinking of something that whenever I was a kid, my dad's sister, husband, worked at RC Cola. And when we moved down there and all, he told Dad, he said, "Oh, come by and I'll give you a 2 cases a week for your kids." So Dad, he'd do that. We probably about 2 or 3 months and all, and then after that we started finding tobacco in there, where they chewed tobacco and stuff like that. And bubble gum, and we start finding little things like that in our drink. Whoa, Sandy, no. That should be enough right there. And one day, we got us one of the sodas and was going to drink it, and we found a finger in it. Well, when Dad got home and we told him about it and showed it to him, and oh, he got mad. He went down there to him and he said, "Look," said, "you're the one that said that you was going to let us have RCs. And now here we're finding stuff in our RC. Oh, man, I got one with the chewing tobacco in it." Ugh, God, that was... To find out you was drinking somebody else's spit, man. Really, that was disgustingly gross. And, you try to get this lined up. There it is. Alright, let me get this part of a pencil I got over here so I can get it. Right here's a tip. That, so if I can't use it, get on out. There we go. But, yeah, it really made Dad mad. Especially find a finger in it. I mean, why would you? Ew. You'd think that they'd washed and bottled. It was the old-timey, you get them wooden crates with the pop in it. And all. I didn't get the finger. I don't know who did. I don't remember. But, yeah, it was disgustingly gross. He wasn't a very good man. I'm going to tell you, he wasn't. He treated my dad's sister, my aunt, not good at all. And he got mad because everybody they both were old when they died, when my aunt died. And he didn't want my other aunt, Mary Beth, to go to the hospital to be with my other aunt. And she called me and she goes, "What would you do?" I said, "I would leave his ass and I'd go to my sister. There ain't nothing wrong with him. He just don't want to be alone. He doesn't want to go." Or whatever his excuse was. I said, "You go be with your sister." And so all in all, me and her, I was at her house. I wasn't with her at the time. But when it was all over with, and we stayed with her at the hospital, I had collected like over $300 in $1 bills, because at the time, that's what I, kept and all to be able to go on vacation. So I took that $300 and me and her lived on that at the hospital. I was sitting outside the room, and my Aunt Koopy's two kids came up, and they were arguing over money. And I done spent all my $300 there. And, I mean, you take me and Mary Beth eating, and getting pop and this and that every now and again. Money goes quick. So, they were standing there arguing about money, and I was like, y'all need to quit arguing about the money. If you want to get rid of some money, I said, you ought to give it to Mary Beth, because me and Mary Beth is having a hard time here. I said, I've already done spent all my vacation money right here at the hospital. And so they gave Mary Beth $20. $20. I thought that right there was a really bad insult. Now, her girl, I don't remember all the detail, but the night that they took Koopy to the hospital and all, they had two phones. They had two phones. One was in her daughter's room, and one was in the living room. That shows that if Koopy or Jean needed something, because they were old, needed something and all, then all they would do was just call her in her bedroom and tell her, "Hey, we want such and such," and she should have been able to come out and get it. Well, that night, she didn't answer the phone, and knowing that she was in the bedroom, they would not answer she would not answer the telephone and all. And finally, when she did come out, she threw the phone at her mom. And she's like, "Look, I'm having problems here. I want some water. I need to be able to breathe better and everything. And her daughter just threw the phone at her. I was like, man, that is horrible to do your mom that way. But that's what she did. And next thing you know, they was taking her to the hospital. But Gene, he didn't want nobody to go up there with Koopy. He wanted everybody to stay right there with him. It was a horrible mess. I'm glad I wasn't in that family. Because that family was messed up. Really messed up. But I thought that was something that, I could talk about. Try to think of things to talk about. Rick seen a video of a car hitting a bus this morning. Man, that was horrible. The truck that was hit it was going how much, Rick? 110 miles an hour. And it flipped the bus over. And all them kids, why don't they have a seatbelt on the bus? I mean, they make you wear them in your car. Why can't they have them in a bus? You know?
Really about the safety of everybody?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to worry about the safety of everybody. Yeah, well, why ain't you got a safety belts in the bus? And all that good stuff that instead of... Yeah, okay. That was going that way. I'm going to take it that way. But, I don't know. I can't wait to get this one done. This one here is going to be pretty. And I got some more, I think it's baby yarn that I think would look pretty good in a quilt too. I about got all the quilts done that was already made up. And I think I got like one more quilt left that was sent to me. And I think I'll be caught up on all these right here. And then I'll be back to, what do I want to make? And all that good stuff. So I figured I'd use up all these that I got already made up. Get that done. Little man has been sick. He's doing better today. But he been sick. I don't know what happened to him. Rick thinks maybe he might have ate a rat that had that tomcat in it. Or something. And I don't know. It killed the rat, but hopefully it won't kill him. Or whatever's going on with him. I got some of that tomcat I got to put out because I don't want no more rats in here. And what I do is I put them in the holes that's out there in the yard and underneath the steps. Because, oh man, I forgot to put up a video. I got to put that video up. Y'all probably done seen it by now. It's the storm that went through here. All that hail. I put it up, I just ain't opened it. I gotta open it though. But man, that hail was really big. Oh, come on, let's not do that. Sometimes it's hard to make these stitches. Especially when you got a seam going across there. And you gotta worry about trying to get that right there right. You can tell where the seams are and where they're not. Because they're harder to sew. But I'm glad I did use this yarn. I like this yarn on here, or thread. I can hear that bird out there. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. You know, I need to pick a day and just go out there and work on my wind chimes. I can use this thread on my wind chime. I don't know, it's not thick enough. So I may not be able to do that. I wonder if it was going to go through or not. Uh-oh. Your little man in there. I was hoping maybe it might have just been his sinuses or something. I think it's more than that. He didn't, I mean, for days he did not look good at all. And he would not stay in the house. He had to go out. Alright, let's bring us back over here. I got that done. Alright, there's that one. Put in what I can't see here. Make sure I get it good. Yeah, my thing broke, so I said, well, might as well go ahead and use that little bit. I can still get my fingers on it. And then that way, well, still use it. There we go, I can see it better now. I've been listening to Enter the Stars and stuff like that. I got to where I just don't want to talk anymore because, you know, got all that bad censorship going on. And I don't know what happened, but I finally got my email going. But they're still messing with my comments. It's like, nope, you are not going to have your comments. No, I'm not the only one that they've been messing with. And they've been messing with a lot of people. What do you think about this, what's his name? Character buying Twitter. I don't think it's going to change. I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be exactly the same. They ain't going to change anything. You got to have it this way. I think that what they wanted was, oh, there's luck for humanity after all. When there ain't none. You think you're going to have it, you're not. People's against freedom now, that's for sure. Oh no, we don't need freedom. Oh, come on. Don't do that. I wish I could think of something else to talk about. But I don't know. Sitting there and think. Alright, I'm going to call it quits on this one. Maybe I might come up with something to talk about later on down the road. But that's the end of this one. Well, I come in here to edit the video. Too late. But there he is. He don't look good. Yeah, you'll be okay, baby. I hope. I love you, and I hate it. Well, I'm gonna leave him there. I ain't gonna bother him. I'll just try to fight with it. Because I know he don't feel good, and I don't want to pick him up and move him and everything, because you know he don't feel good at all. But we're gonna leave him there. Well, he's still here. Let's see if I can't scoot this down and work on this one while he is here. I've got about 10 minutes left on this. I figured I'd come back and I can tell you another little story about them that I went through. The daughter had to move, and she didn't call me, but Koopy called me and said, Sandy, I got nobody to help her move. She's having to do it all by herself. Can you come and help her move? And I'm like, yeah, I can come help her move. So I went down there, and I gotta find what I did with my thread. And when I got down there, every one of them that was there ended up leaving. I was stuck with the task of moving her by myself. I ain't never been to her house. I don't know nothing about what she wants to take and what she don't want to take. But I was stuck with it all. And I loaded up the U-Haul and everything, and they finally came back after I had gotten the U-Haul fixed up. They had somebody drive it down to the next house, and we got there, and then there they are. I want these, okay? Got there, and I thought, well, maybe they're going to stay and help me unload. Betty, was I wrong. I had to unload the truck by myself. I got the truck unloaded, and her kids had bunk beds. And she goes, oh no, you ain't got them bunk beds up yet? I was like, no, I have been working on this house by myself. Well, you should have already had it done. And I'm like, look, you ain't paying me to do this. Therefore, you have ran off and left me to do everything myself. I'm not happy about this at all. And she goes, look, Mom will pay you if you'll put the bunk beds together. I'm like, well, I don't hear her saying that she will pay me to put the bunk beds together. So I called and I said, look, this is the way things are, Koopy. And she's like, she did, and they didn't help you. You come over here and get some money. I said, she want me to put the bunk beds together. And she said that you are going to pay to have it done. She said, yeah, I'll pay you. Just go ahead and do it. Whatever you say, I'll go with it. And I'm like, okay. So I put the bunk beds together, and while they sat in the living room watching TV, and then she wanted me to put her bed together. I had to do all that stuff all by myself. And when we were done and all, she goes, I'm getting hungry. I think we need to go get us something to eat. And I was like, I worked all day here, all day long, and did not get not one bite to eat. And I said, y'all going out to eat now? And I had to go home and fix my supper. I didn't have the kids at the time. I didn't have Cindy and Jonathan at the time. So that was good on that part. But man, I tell you what, I had to work on that all by myself. She did not even say thank you or anything. And I'm like, I'm glad I don't hang out with her. She's my cousin, but I'm glad I don't. She was selfish. And her kids were selfish. Her kids was, one of them, the boy, tried to tell me what I need to do and what I didn't need to do. I looked at him and I said, look, you ain't old enough to be my boss. And you ain't going to tell me what to do. And Francis Ann came walking in. And she jumped onto him, yeah. I said, I'm not going to put up with that. I said, I will leave and you will have it all. Which I should have already done it anyway. But I didn't do it for her. I did it for Koopy. Because she, oh God, she was an entitled Karen, okay? And I didn't like it, but I did it for Koopy. And when I went over to talk to Koopy about the pay and everything, I was talking to Koopy. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I'll be sore tomorrow. I said, it'll be all right. She says, yeah, but you moved everything by yourself, and you did everything all by yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I know it. Well, I said, we already know how she is. She goes, yeah. I said, don't worry about it. So I just helped her out and helped Koopy out. But that's what kind of cousin I had. Koopy was a special needs teacher. And she would ride the bus with the special needs. She was a good woman. I just wish that her kids turned out better. She got a set of twins. And one of the boys, he tried to be a good boy, but it's not like they got in any kind of jail trouble or anything. Ooh, they had a really beautiful old style shoot, 2-level house. And they had a coal mine right underneath their house. And their house started splitting. I mean, literally splitting. And they had to move out of the house. And finally, I think it was 5 years after they had went through all that, they finally was able to get them a double wide trailer. And they put it there. And the coal mines bought it for them. I mean, I don't know if they got any money or anything, but I just know about the trailer. I didn't get in their business. I stayed out of it. But we'd go down there for Thanksgiving and all that other good stuff. She had a big house. Oh, it was so pretty. I remember her having a fireplace in the house. And she wanted to take some kind of fan and be able to blow the heat all through the house. who does she call? My dad. And my dad went down there and done everything. Had it all fixed up so that she could have the air from the fireplace go through all the house. And it was a big, beautiful white house. I mean, it was. She had a picture of the house in the snow. Man, it was so beautiful. I don't wonder whatever happened to that picture. That would have been a beautiful picture to keep. But it's about all I can think of right now. I know I used to go there and wash her dishes, help her take care of things. Oh, you came, pretty boy. Oh, little man, I don't like the way he looks. I wish you'd feel better. But anyway, alright, I think I might have got my 10 minutes out of this. Wow. There we go. So, I'm going to finish this one up and try to finish that other one down yonder and get back to the middle if he will let me, but I don't know if he will. I'll probably call it quits right here till he gets off of it. He don't feel good. That's why I'm allowing him to stay on it. I wonder if I found something about as heavy as he is and put on the quilting frame to keep the bow in it. Okay, that ain't got nothing on it. Ha ha. If I know that, I'd grabbed it. But that's what I've been using right here on that one, so I'll probably just leave it. And that way, get back started on it when he moves. Alrighty, we'll catch you later. If you would like to donate to Poor Man's Sewing, this is the way you do it. You go to Poor Man's Sewing, and you mash on it, and then you go all the way up to About, and you mash on it, and right there is Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. I would appreciate it, and thank you very much in advance.